She don't act funny style. No. I'm swimming, but she need a towel. I don't do fast food. No. But with her, I be eating now. Girl, speak up that weed is loud. Wish you could see yourself. You're high as hell.
Hi guys, it's Lo, Convo with Lo, open-minded conversations with dope-ass individuals, and today I got one dope-ass individual.
Hey man, it's the hood baby Archielee 214. Let's do it.
Alright, stay tuned, okay? Alright, Archielee, let's talk. So, where are you from originally?
I was born in Kansas City, Missouri, and then I moved to Dallas when I was about like 13 or 14. Knob Dallas. So Knob Dallas is what I really claim, and shit, that's where I've been making music ever since from.
Okay. Yeah. Now, how old were you when you were inspired to make music? Like, what was like?
I think it was like really, it was like in high school, like probably like my junior year, senior year, because I always had my unique style. I always like dressed a certain way, and people used to just put that title on me, like a rapper or something. I never took it serious, but then I started rapping, and then it just started to make sense.
So, were you more of a creative child? Like, would you say, like, because you see that you had a style, you had a certain type of style, so it seemed that you had some sort of creativity.
Yeah, it's crazy because like my first job, an employee gave me like they like I guess they resigned from the job and they was like, shit, I know you still work here and I know you don't want to work here. So they gave me my first what is called a Scarlet box. And that hooks up to like a laptop where you can record yourself. Really? So like that's really it, that's how I got into like music for real, for real. Like I started recording myself off of GarageBand before everybody was recording their stuff on BandLab on the phone. I actually was recording myself from the laptop, had to buy the mic. I like literally took it the old school way. I bought all the equipment just to sit in my closet.
Like some hustle and flow shit.
Yeah, I sat in my closet. These right here, I bought all these from Amazon, and I literally like built my own studio.
Amazon is the truth.
Right? Yeah, Amazon Prime. No advertisement.
But yeah, so what would you say inspires your rap today?
What inspires it? Like real life shit I be going through and like just fun. Like I'm not trying to be like on conscious rap. Like I love conscious rap, but like I'm going into a wave. Like I'm doing a transition, like in my career where it's more of a vibe now, and it's more fun. Like, but I can rap too. Like I can do like my last tape, Resurrection. It's a song on there called Welcome to Texas, and I'm actually rapping on there. So I mean, I could give the fans both worlds type shit.
Okay, yeah. So you said you have a vibe. It's your own personal vibe. Would you say that's led by your intuition? Because you are somewhat of a psychic sign, Scorpio. Have you heard that before?
Yeah. So like, I think my vibe is more based off of just how I'm feeling with the beat and the music. I don't know if I think about it in depth so deep, but I think that does, add to like why I do certain things or why my music's a certain way. I think that does play a role, but when I'm actually in the studio, I don't even think about it. I just be thinking about vibes and having fun with the shit. And then it just full circle makes sense at the end of the day.
Wow. So let me ask you, would you say you're more influenced by, because you did come here when you're 13, you feel like you're more influenced by the Dallas streets than you are by the Kansas?
I don't even think it's the Dallas streets or the Kansas streets. I think it's more, excuse me. I think it's more of like industry. Like I grew up like literally listening to Bow Wow and shit. Like
me too.
Yeah, like I was literally like I used to watch BET 106 in Park, so like that's before like the whole internet wave and Twitter and all that. So I can't say I was inspired by somebody that's recent. Like I was inspired like as growing up, like what was cool in rap. So what was cool was Bow Wow to me, and You Got Served and shit. That was cool to me. And then as I got older, I started to dip into the SoundCloud wave. That's when Lil Uzi came, like that 2016. Lil Uzi, 21 Savage, all of them in that group. Like I grew up with that group. That's when I was in high school, so they music type shit was like, you know, relevant to how I was living at the time. So that was an influence too.
Do you feel like there's cohesiveness within the Dallas artists, or do you feel like there's gatekeeping?
Okay, so it's like a little bit of both, to be honest. Dallas, we're actually seeing it in today's time that we can work with each other. Like we got some Dallas artists that's popping and they working together and they bringing this shit alive. Like you know, shout out Big X Plug too. Like I feel like he kicked down the door for a lot of Dallas artists to where our city is being spotlight. Now, as in the gatekeeping, it's certain people that's in certain positions that can, you know, push you through or you know do a little bit more than they can, then it's like a kind of like they choose. It's like they choose, but I mean, shit, that's just part of the game. Shit,
Yeah.
I keep my head up and my chest out with this shit and just keep dropping shit.
Yeah. Do what you like. You say you want to have fun with it.
I want to have fun. I don't take it too serious. Shit, like just because a motherfucker might not like your shit, that don't mean the world don't like your shit. Or like you just gotta find your fan base with shit.
Say that
shit.
because your tribe will follow your vibe.
Exactly. Your fan base gonna follow you.
Yeah, they gonna vibe. The people that fuck with you gonna fuck with you, and that's like kind of like how I do because my show, whatever, combos with low is very different. I'm gonna talk about
some real shit. Nah, for real though.
Like, do you feel like you're? Because one thing, I'm a Libra Scorpio, and as like I know Scorpios, you guys are a very, very one very sexual sign. Yeah, so like y'all are very sexual sign. Another one, y'all are very psychic sign. You and Pisces both got the psychic like vibe. Do you feel like you can see ahead? You're intuitive.
Yeah, I feel like I foreshadow a lot of things, and I'm like I ain't gonna say I'm always right, but I always have an intuition of like, you know, this could possibly happen. It did like I know, you know what I'm saying. I think that's just more common sense though, but I don't. Everybody don't got that.
No, yes, common sense ain't too common.
Nah.
Now, what are the next steps? I know you did some things with Cho recently.
Mm-hmm. Got my cousin.
Okay.
Hey.
Shout out to Cho.
Shout out to
Maybe
Cho.
we'll get an interview with Cho soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one thing, what is the next steps for you? What are you doing? Are you doing any rebranding or anything like that?
That's actually what I am doing. Like I'm rebranding my whole brand into like underground type of shit. Like I fuck with the commercial shit, I love it. But like I'm more going into like beats, like changing not the way I rap, but like different selection of beats type shit. So it's more of like I'm trying to do festivals instead of clubs. So that's what I mean by underground. Not like just the music, but like just the lifestyle. Like
but not just that. When you do underground and festivals like that, you open yourself up to a way bigger audience.
Right. And they actually be attached to your music. They follow you. They follow you.
I've been to a couple festivals myself, and
festivals are fucking lit.
Yes.
Like if you ain't fucked with a festival, you gotta do that as an artist. Off the rip, off top.
Yes. Even if it was with white people, like come on now, like they be fun. They know how to have fun. But one question I do have: so, what do you feel like is inspiring you to continue going on? What is your like? What is that innate thing that keeps you going? Like
because I feel like I got too much talent and too much what it's called like potential, but I got too much of a higher bar of like what I feel like I could do. I don't even know.
No, that's high. That's very high vibrational.
It's like I don't want to waste my youthfulness or my like talent on just not believing I can do it. Like that's just some bullshit. Like at least try. You know what I'm saying? But like at this point in my career, I do it for me. Like whoever fuck with it, they fuck with it if it come around. But I'm not forcing it on people type shit. And that's what artists has got to learn. You know what I'm saying? Because
not forced.
Yeah, because the world is different. You know what I'm saying? The world is way different. People don't want to keep hearing you force your music. People rather put on a podcast. Like music has become so secondary and so passive that you know it actually has to make a stamp. It has to be good, and there's talking points in music too.
Mm.
It's a lot of strategies that make a record blow, like a hit record blow, that I'm still trying to figure out.
Mm.
So it's just, talking points are incredible.
Mm. One thing I was gonna say, do you believe in the law of attraction? And pretty much anything that you think and you say is pretty much gonna come to you. If you think those thoughts and you truly believe that, hey, I'm gonna be fucking the top artist, top rap artist. Do you think you say those things those things will come to
Hell
fruition?
yeah, the power of the tongue is powerful. Shit. If you believe it and you speak it, it's gonna eventually happen, I feel like. You know what I'm saying?
And how do you implement that into your life and how you plan on getting what you want?
Staying consistent with it, like, because rapping is just not rapping. It's like you gotta make time for rapping, and real life goes on in between rapping. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes as a rapper, you just wake up and say, "Fuck it." Well, I can't speak for our rap. For me, sometimes I wake up and say, "Fuck it," like, fuck this shit. Like, I'm living real life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not saying rap ain't real life. It's just I gotta make time for it. I gotta go to the studio. I gotta do this shit. Like, it has to be a mood.
Mm-hmm.
Like it can't be forced or it's not gonna come out good.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I said consistency, and like you gotta stay in a certain mind frame to even make music and for it to be good or for it to even make sense.
Say that. That was dope right there. How do you feel like the Dallas industry, the Dallas nightlife scene is as far as like with music? Like, do you feel like it's overly saturated?
Hell yeah. But I mean, like, it's certain people that's trying to like open up. I don't know if I could say it's oversaturated, but I could say like promoters are opening up lanes for artists, you know.
Mm.
So they're actually like, they're doing us a favor. So I don't want to say it's just oversaturated because that's kind of like throwing shade on. See, I want my artists to be outside and us to, pop shit.
Do you think the social media hype is more important than talent and getting noticed these days?
Social media hype more than talent. Damn.
Because it seems like
that's a good question.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, actually, I think you could trick the fans with social media. That's fucked up, but it's true. Like you could let them hear the best part of the song, and the song ain't even good. Like you could do a lot of trickery with social media to make you like that type of person, I guess.
Clicking,
Yeah, to tap in.
The look.
Yeah, to tap in.
The look and then also the presence.
But you still gotta have talent.
Mm.
You still gotta have talent. Like I would say, even like take like Ice Spice for example. Like take Ice Spice for example. She went viral on that video where she was shaking her ass in the studio, right?
Yeah.
And everybody was just like, "What the fuck? Who is this?" Mm-hmm. And then she got on the track, and then it's like, okay, like it's cool.
Yeah.
But that's just how it was.
It really went out the door just because like the talent wasn't consistent.
Right.
And not only that, it wasn't. There was no type of. It wasn't authentic. I felt not authentic. It wasn't. It wasn't different. It wasn't unique. Everybody's doing it, especially in the Bronx. I think
New York and shit.
New York, yeah.
Yeah.
So
that type of drill type of sound.
What would you say is the sound for Dallas? That every place has their vibe. California, Atlanta, even Houston.
Dallas.
You know what I mean? So what would you say makes it different from all of the
Dallas?
other
We got
places?
that jig, that Mr. Hit that. Like I don't even like y'all know what I mean. Like
there's some people that
boogie down the floor, get it, go, like that type of shit. That jigging shit, like that's Dallas shit. That's Dallas shit.
And how would you feel like? What do you think keeps Dallas from going into like the international rap scene? You know what I mean? Like, what do you think is holding our artists back from going?
Because we want to impress the hood. We want to impress the same motherfuckers. We want to impress, like, shit. We ain't thinking bigger. That's why I said, shout out Big X the Plug. Thinking bigger. You out of here.
Yeah.
When you get up out the city, you did it. But if you still trying to impress motherfuckers in the city, man, y'all got it. Got that shit.
To me, people are so focused on people pleasing and not really making art anymore. But so what are the next steps? So like, what are you doing? What's going on in 2025? What's popping in 2025 for Archielee?
2025. I'm staying in the stew and I'm dropping like straight like underground type of music. When I say that, I'm talking about like Destroy Lonely type of beats, Ken Carson type of beats. I'm going straight like I'm just going the way I want to go, fun with it type shit. Not too serious, not too conscious, but it's gonna be a vibe and it's gonna be something the people gonna fuck with. And I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I'm gonna not lose a lot, but people just gotta get it. If they ain't gonna, like they gotta just get where I'm coming from. If they don't understand at first, they gonna eventually get it. Yeah. They're gonna get it. So I mean, shit, it's just I gotta have this fan base transition with me type shit. And some people just not gonna jump on that boat. They gonna be left, and some people gonna be like, I know where he going. I know what he doing.
You might even gain some other ones.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going into a hole, but that's the thing. I can do commercial music. I did commercial music. I done been on like different platforms in LA and did big shit, and I done did a lot of commercial shit. Even my videos, but now we just going more of like I want the fans to feel like engaged as where they can do it too. Like, it's not too big type.
Would you
shit.
say it's alternative rap? Would you say that type of vibe? Or
no,
like alternative but more underground. Let's just say.
I would say like
how would you describe it?
I would describe it as like not too commercial, as in not too, because I feel like commercial now is kind of cheesy. So I don't want to be like too like rapperish. I don't like that type of shit. Like I'm more of like myself and like my own turn up and like in-house videos. Like it look like it's still professional, but it's like it's not like
it's more realistic.
Yeah. It's
more authentic.
Exactly. Along them lines type shit. Like
and
it's very doable.
One thing that you said, you want to have fun with it, and I feel like that shows within your music, like your authenticity. Like you can see it, like when you watch your videos, you know what I mean. And you have that star look, like when this nigga walk up, like he looks like a star. Like I was like, you know, and I saw the video, I was like, who is that? Like okay, like he's next up. So yeah,
that shit's just like that's just me as who I am. That's why I'm just trying to show the fan. Like I'm not trying to be like I feel like I had a problem a lot with people judging me before they even knew me. You feel me? Because they always thought I was like Hollywood and all this shit, and like it's crazy because they actually used to deduct my fans, and I guess it draw people away when they felt like, oh, this nigga think he just Hollywood. So like, nah, you know, like, shit, I work hard for this shit. I was just like y'all, but like.
No, they know you think I'm Hollywood.
Yeah, like that shit fucked me up.
I'm just doing me.
Exactly, that shit fucked me up so mentally that to where I was just like, man, I ain't.
But you reach a certain level of maturity and growth where that shit don't even bother you, don't even faze you.
Yeah, but that's why I'm all the way comfortable in my skin and knowing like the route I want to go, because I'm like, this is what I really want to do. Yeah. I only was doing certain shit back in the beginning of my career because that's what the fans wanted. But now let me do what Archie want to do. And what Archie want to do is going to be way doper than like what y'all think y'all want from me, if that makes sense.
I had a rapper in here from Fort Worth, I think just last week, and one thing he was talking about was fulfillment. And I guess that kind of like is what you're searching for out of it, like your own personal fulfillment. Would you say that?
I would say like finding my fan base is a part of that, but I think I know like what I actually want out of this shit with the music. Like I know what I want. I like it's more of like I want my fans to grow with me and be attached to certain songs and certain shit instead of being attached to like just the bullshit.
Yeah, it's gonna
Just
grow
the
with you.
bullshit, yeah. Cause I feel like shit. I think every rapper could speak on the beginning of my career. Like some of that music, I don't even want to listen to that shit no more. Cause I'm not in that space in my life no more. So I don't even want to listen to that type of shit. And then like I be listening to my new shit because that's what I'm rapping about now. That's how I'm living and it's cool. Like I'd rather listen to all my new shit. Like you can ask my friends, they'll jam my old shit. And I'll be like, that's cool. But like,
I
damn,
want some new shit.
I'm not even on that type of shit, bro. Like I'm trying to be.
No, but I told him, I feel like each artist, not even each artist, but each person, creative, you know, they grow and their art grows with them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, at the end of the day, you got to make which, like you said, what Archie wants. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not what the fans want. You know what I mean? Because the fans gonna rock with you regardless. You already built that fan base, and I truly believe that.
Yeah.
But this has been a dope ass conversation. What can we look out for next coming from Archielee?
Hey, they can look out for visuals coming. I'm collabing with a lot of different artists that's hella dope. You feel me? I'm just opening my realm to a lot of different things that's different, like beats. Beats different. I'm working with different engineers. Shout out Evil Genius. And like, man, we finna build this shit up like me starting to rap again. It's funny. Like that's where I hustle the most at. Like when I start, so like everybody around me know when I'm all in, I go all in.
You're all or nothing.
Yeah, all or nothing.
This has been Combo with Low, open-minded conversations with dope-ass individuals. We have enjoyed our time with Archielee. Check out, he's the next one up, I promise you.
Cool. Hey.
Let's go. Swiping, no swiping. Heart of a lion. Rather wear hood, baby, than designer. Heart of a champion. Ain't passing this shit. Roll my own wood, hood rich off. Vacuum seal. She on the Tesla. She rolling 4 wheels. That's a hood, baby, so come here. She got fun, but she done got real. Just like my song, she know what it is. I don't need much, I'ma pass on a deal. I'm getting money, I'll make it right here. Love too much, that shit get you killed. I don't fear nobody, and that's real spill. Don't tell nobody what you seen in here. I'm shining ear to ear. I am a champion, pulling up places you can't get in. Counting up blue dead presidents. Name one nigga that's better than me. Fuck you niggas, hope you